E aí pessoal, tudo certo? Hoje a gente vai estar jogando por 1 hora L.A Noire. É um game, eu diria policial, um GTA policial, né? Que tem como protagonista Cole Phelps, que é um ex-fuzileiro naval, né? Que durante a guerra, Segunda Guerra Mundial, fugiu, se escondeu, foi chamado de covarde, fez um monte de merda, né? E no fim ele virou policial em Los Angeles, né? Basicamente é isso a história do cara. Daí ele foi crescendo na sua carreira policial, desvendando casos tenebrosos. Tem cada coisa nesse jogo aqui que é tenebroso. A gente vai deixar rolar um pouquinho a introdução para vocês verem.
A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Beleza, a gente já começou aqui o nosso carrinho aqui.
Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
Nossa, já amassou, mano. Chega só nos cantando pneu.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Bom,
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything...
bom, sempre que tem alguma pista, alguma coisa, toca uma musiquinha, né? Aqui a garrafa vazia.
Look at this junk.
Not sure this means much.
Parece que nada, né? Não, não tem nada aí, mano. O jornal aqui. O jornal ele sempre volta pra história. É tipo um flashback, assim.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Shit.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything? Easy. Cole, come take a look at this.
A gente achou um jornal com a história aí. Bem doido do amigo dele. Oh, sangue.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
É o amigo.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Não importa.
What do you think?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
Não importa a forma que você morreu. O importante é que morreu. Ah, o que tá fazendo aí, mano? Ah, vamos subir aqui.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Beleza.
2 rounds fired.
Duas cápsulas
Instead of dropping it
estouradas.
down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here.
Colocou a cápsula aí, deixou a cápsula. Interessante.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Vamos lá. Na loja de armas. O carro tá pra lá, né?
No harm in doing some digging.
Acho que não tem mais nenhuma pista. Eu acho que não.
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
You'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
Quero terminar o dia sem o pé do capitão na minha bunda. Wake up, Cole. Acorda, mano. Bora. Ele não pula, né? Achando que é GTA, né? Mas vamos. Pegar nosso calhambeque aqui. Vamos pra Gun Store. A gente tem o nosso o livrinho dele, né, com as pistas que você pega, né? Lista de pessoas que são suspeitos. Um caso para você pensar. Alguns casos você tem que pensar muito pra resolver. Senão você resolve errado. No fim tudo termina o jogo, mas você resolve o caso errado. Você prende o suspeito errado. Uma zoeira. Ups.
I hope they didn't get our number, Phelps.
Nossa senhora. É lambreta.
What are you doing to this car?
Mano, cadê o negócio? Deixa eu ver o mapa. Galera, eu vou mostrar uma coisa pra vocês. Ah, nossa, tá longe, eu achando que tava perto. O mapa desse jogo é imenso, é imenso. Olha isso. É imenso. É imenso. Não é imenso? É imenso. Acho assim que é padrões do GTA V isso aqui. É muito grande. Você andando com os carros, eu já fui de ponta a ponta no mapa. É muito grande. É muito grande isso aqui. Porque ele não usa, não aproveita direito o mapa. Como acho que deveria aproveitar. Ele aproveita muito mal o mapa do jogo, né? Chegamos. Gun Store. Central Guns. We sell ammo. Aprenda a atirar. Eles têm tipo uns. Aqui é a loja de produtos de beleza. Vou entrar aqui.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Ai, caramba. Olha o 27. Tem o serial dela, né? Pera aí. Estou vendo as minhas coisas aqui, pera aí. Aqui. As pistas aqui. Revólver é S71893.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime.
Beleza.
Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Sempre feliz pra ajudar os polícia. Vambora, vambora, vambora.
Let's see if he's at home.
Ah, uma coisa muito curiosa desse jogo. Toda vez que eles entram no lugar, o carro fica novinho.
Lead the way, Gunga Den.
Mano, grade forte, hein? Não abre, não?
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative. I guess so. Seems a little too good.
Os caras correndo já. Fugindo no mar. Ai! Nossa, destruiu o caminhão do cara, velho. Loucura. Ih, peraí. Mano.
If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. You gonna leave the street light intact on this block?
Eu tô no mapa aqui, peraí. Nossa, tá longe o negócio. Eu tô viajando aqui. Viajando não, né? É que é foda isso aqui. O mapa que não indica a rota é osso. Tem que ficar adivinhando. Acho que chegamos aqui. Schroeder's apartamento dele. Vamos lá. Moxley's. Vamos olhar aqui.
Schroeder.
Apartamento 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Mas vai.
You ready, tough guy?
That was a very...
Nossa, é o mecanismo de luta mais realista do mundo esse aqui. Toma, 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 toma. Toma, toma, toma. Acho que precisa dar mais uma surra nele. Pronto.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Bom, agora a gente tá... Vou pegar a porta do prédio. Vou pegar o gap. Uma maçã. Muito útil. Cara, não é esse papel não. Uma xícara. Não. Garrafa, não. Tem mais nada aqui? Aparentemente não, né? Vamos ver no quarto aqui.
Help me out.
Got this, jackass. Don't worry. You search around.
Ah, aqui tem uma caderninho. Floyd Rose.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247.
No fim eles deixaram pros superiores, né, resolverem. Esses são flashbacks da história dele, né?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Os marica, né? Ai, ai.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Ligamos a sirene. Pegar uns bandidos aí. Nossa. Eu matei o cara ali, né? Tudo bem. Onde eles se meteram? Que rascado. Nossa, mira automática, né? Porque eu nem mirei nem nada, os caras já... Cadê?
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
copper. You got me closer? We'll cut you.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Nossa. Ah, mano.
Stay down. You can keep that, you fucker.
O cara não morre.
Stay in cover.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Porra.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped for... Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD! You people screw yourselves.
Volta aqui.
Watch it! He's hiding in the
Vem logo, mano.
Bowers! Hold it right there! Stop now or I will shoot! Jesus, son! Watch your fire! Don't want to do this, Wendell. Down from there right now! Give it up, Wendell!
Volta aqui, seu palhaço.
Stay the hell away from me.
Nossa, o cara não consegue pegar ele. Oh, caraca.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ooh.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Oh.
Come on, then.
Tinha que ter um cacetete pra enfiar no rabo dele. Nossa, aí traumatismo ucraniano. Traumatismo ucraniano.
Parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Esse aí quer dar porrada, ele não quer botar as ordens, dar ordem, né?
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
So, what's going on over there?
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Vamos ver se tem alguma pista aqui no lixo. Nossa, arma! De cara já tinha arma aqui.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Rapaz, já achei logo de cara a arma. Aqui eu já joguei isso aqui, né? Acho que eu lembro. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa aqui dentro. Loja de sapatos, né? Quem sabe tem um sapatinho pra ele aqui, né?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Bom, agora a gente pode questionar um suspeito aqui. Suspeito não, né? Uma pessoa que viu. Ok, vamos lá.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Tá mentindo.
You don't know who shot Gage or why?
No, officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I will take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now!
Fiz merda.
Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Ups, ok. Foi mal, hein? Fala mais comigo, não? Não. Circumstantial. Abre, meu filho, você não abre? Ah. Beleza, vamos sair daqui, não tem mais nada pra fazer aqui.
We have the murder weapon?
No murder. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Você está pensando no que eu estou pensando. Ah, é. Vamos lá. Peraí. Gun store.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness?
She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that some... Are you blind?
Eu não, mas ele é, né? Parou o carro no meio do caminho.
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way. Watch it!
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
Ok, vamos na loja de armas aqui, eu acho.
What can I do you for?
Oh, o que será que tem aqui embaixo? Ah, queria descer, mano.
We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Dá pra descer lá? Aqui é pra... Ah, aqui é pra treinar tiro, né? Vamos subir. Vamos na joalheria.
That's coming out of your wages, not mine. Want me to keep tabs on the...
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer
No.
Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Pô, achei que ele pulava a mesa. Não pulou.
Kalu, get back here!
Volta aqui, seu pilantra. Eu posso atirar nele, né? É uma boa ideia atirar, né?
Too late, Kalu!
Catou.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case
Por
that
que eles
makes
sabem que foi o cara?
the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogations. takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young folks. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young folks. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Ah, eu sou muito ruim nessas coisas.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lunch, boy. Confession.
Volta lá, seu otário.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Ele está mentindo. A cara de bunda dele tá mentindo.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
Agora sim a gente entende, né, o cara.
I hope for your sake.
Confessou.
Commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Tava atrapalhando o negócio dele, foi lá e matou, né? Agora, cana, filha da puta. Sorvetão na testa.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Yeah, passamos o primeiro caso. Fomos promovidos. Yeah. The driver's seat.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
Shh, quiet, everybody. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Then get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
Vamos lá ver o veículo abandonado. Bom, agora eles estão na divisão de tráfico.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got to this desk. I'm here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Pra cá, né? Ah, aí sim, hein? Ó. Ó o carrão aqui.
Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. All correct.
All units, so 459 just occurred in 6th and Sarah's. Any unit to handle, code
So,
to identify.
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
A gente pode
Friends now, Burkowski? You have to work together.
atender essas chamadas de emergência.
Grew up in
Vamos lá,
San
né?
Francisco. Father was a shipper.
Nossa, velho, que virada foi essa em cima do polícia?
2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a...
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K of 459.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask
Homem
on his face.
mascarado com arma.
I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Homem mascarado ali. Pistoleiro. Ele não tem medo do perigo. Cadê? Não, podia ter feito isso antes já, né? Dado um tirinho nele. Foi embora de camburão. Camburão não, do caveirão, aí foi de caveirão. Foi embora. Sobrou nada. Tem a opção de matar ou de prender, né? Ai, a mocinha tem que entrar primeiro, né? Bom, galera, vamos só pro ponto lá. A gente já tá chegando perto do fim do vídeo aqui. Vamos chegar lá e vamos ver o que aconteceu lá. Estamos pertinho já aqui.
Slow down.
Nossa. Arregaçou o caminhão do cara e o meu carro. Ah, no trem aqui, né? Ó, o carro tá inteiro.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Os caras ali viajando.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Esse cara já tá enrolado, esse cara aí.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Vamos ver o que aconteceu aqui no carro. Ó, tá cheio de sangue o carro, tá ensanguentado mesmo. Olha isso. E explodiu aí dentro.
Looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Parece que a vítima perdeu muito de sangue. Um óculos. Stenzel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired, by the
Tô torto, hein? E aqui a gente tem uma carteira.
Happier times, I guess.
Tempos felizes. Ok. E aqui
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing
tipo um
out here?
registro, né? Acho que é carteira de motorista, né? Tipo carteira de motorista. Ok. Mais alguma pista aqui? Tem mais uma pista aqui. Um cano.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
É, acho que é isso. Mas é isso aí, galera. A gente vai ficando por aqui. Muito obrigado a todo mundo que assistiu. Quem gostou, deixa um joinha, deixa um favorito. Se vocês quiserem que eu continue com esse game, deixem no comentário. A gente pode continuar. Esse game é bem legal, é bem interessante, né? Bem diferente de um GTA, né? Mas... volta aqui, seu palhaço. Tá certo, mano. É isso aí, galera. Um abraço, valeu.